Would you live in a world where Mexico is the #1 great power? You may be wondering, how did this happen? How did I let Mexico become the #1 great power in the year 1936? Well, unfortunately, while I was cooking this scenario up in the oven, I made a little mistake. I left the major powers in for too long, and they exploded all over the place. So that means England, France, Germany, Italy, the Soviets, Japan, and the United States are all Balkanized, either being partitioned, with like North France going to Belgium right here, or with new nations popping out, just so we can see what happens really without any real major powers on the stage. And yeah, I set the AI aggressiveness to 150. I hope that's enough. I've never done this before. This is my first time making an AI only video. So we're going to see, and we're going to have some fun. And if you like this video, remember to like and subscribe. And if you have any suggestions for what AI only scenario, what wacky things you can come up with you want to see next, just let me know. And yeah, let's get started. Now, the other thing I did is I released every single colony. So all of these colonies are free. So that means that no one has any advantage over anyone else. It's an even playing field for every single country. Tibet is a major power. I don't know about that one, buddy, but we can let them dream. And yeah, getting it rolling. Let's see who reunites their country first. 4 wars have kicked off immediately, and they're all in China. Japan has declared war on China, Shaanxi, Menjiang, Other China, and Guangxi. I don't know how well that's going to go for them, considering, yeah, the Chinese are already... Oh, that was a stomp. That's sad. That's so sad. What a sad time to be alive. Oh, and Ireland, Cornwall, Scotland and Cornwall are allied, but Ireland is invading them, and wow, it's going pretty well. And is that the end of that war? Yep, they took nothing. Because Ireland already has everything they need. They got Northern Ireland. They're good. And China annexed Japan. So the first major power is gone in May of 1939, which, you know, this game runs a lot faster than Hearts of Iron 4, so it's different. But yeah, China is now probably one of the strongest nations. Yeah, their civilization rank 11. But yeah, Japan is gone. See what's going on over here. Newfoundland is attacking New England. They're creating the Newfoundland Empire. Oh, it looks like Belgium is being... Oh, Germany's being coalitioned. No, this is so sad. They attacked Lubeck, and they attacked Belgium, and that brought in a bunch of people. Hopefully Germany can pull it out. They do have the Rhine. Yeah, it's not looking good for Germany, bros. Yep, and the Netherlands just gained a massive foothold in the Rhine. Oh, that's terrifying. Germany's just left down here. Saxony and Anhalt are going at it. And the Germans were switched to communist. I don't know why. And they're communist led by Wilhelm II. Okay. And this name is freaking out, but that's okay. Ukraine annexed Belarus, which is sad. Chagatai is going in to Circassian lands. They're allied. But yeah, Germany's communist now. Hitler has not survived past 1942. To be fair, I wouldn't want to survive past the 1942 in this world either. But Italy... Wait, did Italy change? I don't think Italy changed. Mussolini has done absolutely nothing. That's great. The thing is, these countries aren't... the major countries aren't retaking their land. It's just being taken by everyone else. And it appears instead of... I meant to give New York... I meant to give New York all of New York, but it appears I just made it uncolonized land. Whoopsie daisy. Well, to be fair, no one lives here anyway, so it's pretty realistic. What's not realistic though is that Poland has gotten all of Garden City. They've gotten all of New York Island. I don't know why. I don't know how they got this. Brittany is expanded. No, Luxembourg died to Alsace, but don't worry, Alsace is dying to Baden. Greece took Albania. Iran took Azerbaijan, which makes them a pretty big boy. The Soviet Union has yet to make any moves. In fact, they've yet to make any moves at all. It's 1947 and not much has changed. Right as I said that, Romania takes Slovakia. And the Czechoslovaks took Silesia, but it did not help them against Romania, which is massive, by the way. They've taken Bulgaria. Ukraine has taken out Crimea. Not little Theodoro, though, which, you know, I had to include. And Karelia has taken St. Petersburg. And I just realized Sweden has taken Finland. I thought this was uncolonized land again, and I messed up. But nope, this is Finland. They're just chilling. But it appears France is going at it to attempt to retake some of their land. And France is allied with the United Kingdom, so that could go really good for them. But they're being attacked by Australia and the Dutch East Indies, which is not Dutch anymore. They like their little title. Norway's taken their chunk out of Finland. Oh, that's so sad. Canada Canada took the rest of New England. They're allied with Newfoundland. I don't know why they're allied with Newfoundland. But yeah, the US hasn't done anything but take out Delmarva. I wonder when the Civil War is gonna start back up. It appears it already happened, and there's a truce, but no one took anything. No, France is being sieged down by Australia. Oh my god, Australian superpower. It looks like they're gonna pull it off and win that war. I forgot to decolonize over here, but it appears the British Raj is going to decolonize for me by taking out Portugal. And apparently Ceuta is occupied by Poland. Why does Poland own this? How are you getting all these weird ports? Turkey's taken Syria. That's a hot topic. And they're about Jordan siege down. Yep, Iraq just took it. Iraq and Iran are allied. Kuwait is a puppet of Iran. And the Trucial States took Qatar and Bahrain. The Bahamas are over here. Why are the Bahamas over here? What? How did you get over there? It's this game, man. I don't understand it sometimes, so that's fine. And yeah, Australia took their chunk out of France. They're making their own empire now. They're the #2 great power. Mexico is still the #1 great power, even though they haven't done anything. Bavaria is expanding northwards. Germany hasn't made any moves with, well, Wilhelm II died, but Germany hasn't made any moves since they got trounced on by those 4 nations. I was expecting them to be a little bit more aggressive, but you know, you can't always have what you want. And the Soviets are at war with, oh no, the Soviets have an alliance with Monaco, and the Soviets are over here in Italy, which is just beautiful. Mussolini is doing nothing about it. Oh, well, Mussolini died. Occitania just expanded, and Yugoslavia just took a big chunk out of Hungary. And oh no, the Greek viewers are gonna be upset. But the Turkish viewers are going to be not upset, and that's why you should like and subscribe, Turkish viewers. I know you love Age of History 3, because that's the only commentary videos I can find. They're all in Turkish. Scotland's making their move, but the UK is also making their move. They might be the ones to reunite themselves. They just need to play it safe. Don't get into any wars that they don't need to. But the US has done jack shit. Texas has won a war against the Confederate States. The Pacific Union's won a war against the Navajo, and they puppeted them. Not even in video games can these guys get a break. And Alaska's just chilling. China hasn't really marched past what they took from Japan, but they are at war with Britain and France. How are these wars happening? Is it because of, oh yeah, I didn't take Hong Kong. Whoops daisy. That's why that war happened. Oh, they're moving. Netherlands and Westphalia, the dream team versus Denmark and Schleswig. Yep, Schleswig immediately died. Is that Germany I see? But Germany got an alliance with Bavaria, which is good for them. That'll allow them to not get absolutely destroyed. And the Soviets are doing nothing. Nothing at all. Chagatai grown. Kazakhstan's over here. Manchukuo just keeps going deeper and deeper into Korea. I wonder if there's gonna be a big Chinese-Manchukuo war. And Portugal coming back at India. I thought they were gonna lose that war. They have secured for themselves a massive colony. But they're at war with Spain, which may be an even match. I don't know. Well, now that Spain's taken Morocco, that may not be the case, but does Portugal have... Yeah, no, I released every single colony, not just the major power ones. No, the Chinese are in England. They're unstoppable. It seems that they were mostly left alone, except Guangxi took Canterbury, and they also took Hong Kong off of them. The Philippines, however, is going crazy. They've taken Singapore, they've taken North Borneo. Good on you, Philippines. Germany just won a war against Poland, so they've connected East Prussia with the rest of their land. Now all they need to do is connect this little part. And Poland is just being absolutely trounced on. Romania got split in half by Ukraine. But yeah, poor Poland. Now there's 2 Romanias. And Poland had a good run. They almost formed the Commonwealth. But alas, it is to no avail. Gibraltar is also controlled by Guangxi. Alright, buddy. The Confederate States is slowly getting smaller and smaller. The Pacific Union is running through Texas. Oh, Mexico expands deep into Texas. They are still #1, followed by Brazil, Westphalia, Canada, Australia, Germany, and Yugoslavia. The United States is a silver power, #8. Switzerland being disgusting as usual, just snaking up into Alsace, and they liberated Luxembourg. Good for them. But Belgium has been puppeted by the Netherlands. I bet we've seen this one before. So yeah, that makes this, oh wait, the alliance was broken, but that makes Netherlands very powerful, because the Belgium has a big army too. And oh god, Sussex has been released from the United Kingdom, and Brittany is absolutely dunking on them. Yep, and East Anglia was released from the UK. So they're back to square one, now with the Chinese in their island. And Yugoslavia has united all the South Slavs. They got Bulgaria. The Canadians have beaten the United States in a war, and they just took, like, all of the Midwest. Which, to be fair, they can have it. And the Confederates are allied with Haiti. I don't know about that. And the Netherlands have absolutely trounced France again. They've taken this. Australia is messing them up being able to connect. And the Dutch East Indies pushing back against the Philippines, even knocking them out of their southern island over here. Westphalia has just taken all of Denmark, or almost all of Denmark. They've taken all the not important parts of Denmark. Well, Denmark has migrated into southern Sweden. And it looks like France is going to die. France just got completely annexed by Australia. They're the second to go. They're the second to be absolutely destroyed. Looks like the UK is going to be oh wait, no, the UK is not occupied. I thought they were. But Germany has expanded more, I think. They're looking pretty good. They look the best out of the former major powers. They're the only ones that haven't lost land besides the Soviet Union. But the Soviet Union hasn't done anything. Ireland's going after Scotland. Let's see if they can pull it off. They keep doing it, but they keep just not taking anything. Maybe they just respect the Scotland. Oh, but it looks like the Soviet Union finally... Did they expand? I can't even tell. They did expand. They expanded into Novgorod, and they got a little puppet, and they've catapulted themselves to great power status. They're now number 5, and we're in 1991. I don't know how long we're going to go. Germany is democratic now. So they've went from fascist to communist, and now they're democratic. But it looks like both Silesia, Lithuania, and Danzig all got their independence, and I guess Czechoslovakia and Saxony. So they had a little bit of a collapse. Italy has also done nothing, while Naples is being destroyed by rebels, and they got absolutely destroyed by the Ukrainians. Holy crap, how many armies do the Ukrainians have? Can I check that? Well, over here I can see 70, 79, 30, and the Yugoslavs 59, 64, 56. So yeah, this alliance is crazy. The 3rd great power and the 10th great power working together. And Spain's just pushed up into Occitania. They couldn't get a break. And wow, this came out of nowhere. South Africa just absolutely trouncing on all of their neighbors. That's crazy. Peru taking Bolivia and then taking all of not Ecuador. And Turkey just took southern Italy. I think they did this in real life at some point. Oh wow, and they took all of the Caucasus too. Yeah, feast your eyes on this, Turks. Feast your eyes on this. And Venice is a puppet of Yugoslavia. I think that makes Yugoslavia one of, if not the most powerful, depending on how many armies Venice has. I just wish Australia would get kicked out of here, because this is annoying. China is almost united. Kikuchi. Oh, wait, this is a Japanese state. Yeah, okay, so the Japanese got revenge on China for taking their capital. They decided to just take a big chunk out of Manchuria. Good for them. And Mexico is over here in Japan. That's great. It's always nice to have colonies. And Ukraine just took a lot of stuff. Poland knocked Germany back to having only... They basically recreated their western border with them, but they got immediately knocked back. Lithuania is being ravaged by rebels, and Ukraine is massive. How are they not a gold power? Delaware has been released from the United States, meaning they lost another war. Yeah, they lost a war to the Confederates, who re-expanded over here. And who's invading Iraq? Who is this? France. Oh, I know, that's Algeria. And Spain has inherited Portuguese India because they full annexed them. But the UK seems to be making a comeback. Ireland took Wales and Cornwall. They're kind of making like a Celtic union over here. But the UK seems to be making a comeback. Maybe they'll be the only people to actually reunite their country. My money's on them to do it. They just need to be smart, which the AI is not. But I will give it the benefit of the doubt. Saloya. I don't know what you are. Oh, Lithuania split up into Saloya and Samogitia. Poor blokes. And the Soviets have 2 puppets now. They have Latvia and Novgorod, so they're just doing what they usually do. Did Italy finally make a move? Italy made a move! They took back Genoa. Wow. What a beautiful time to be alive. They're not gonna reunite their country, though. Yugoslavia has the north half. Turkey has the south half, and the other people have alliances, so I don't know about that. Oh, the Mexicans just full annex Texas. Oh no. And they're marching south. Tragic for everyone. Oh, and it looks like China collapsed. Japan is back. China is whatever this flag is. And the Netherlands betrayed Westphalia. No, they were best friends, but they betrayed them just to get this land. So sad. And the UK just annexed that. They're getting really close. Just one more war with Ireland, like a few wars with Ireland, and they have to take Canterbury. And but oh no, China returns and Guangxi expands. No. This is the end of the United Kingdom. Guangxi has taken London. The Chinese are too powerful. Turkey's just doing great, as always. They re-annexed all of Greece and they took Iraq. Spain has just expanded so far in the North and West Africa. They've really reclaimed their colonial empire, I guess. No one else down here really has done it besides South Africa, but they're not really a colonial empire. Liechtenstein has expanded. They took 3 extra provinces. That's epic. And oh no, Australia beat Spain. Of course they did. So even though they've lost the northeast part of their nation, they still are able to take more of France. This is just so sad. The British had everything going for them, but they just underestimated the might of the Chinese. Westphalia's had a rebound. They've beaten up Germany, and they've almost taken Berlin, but not quite. But they have basically united Germany, and we've done it. We've reached 2050. So I'm gonna let all wars finish, and then we're gonna take a final look at the map. Oh wow, a big war happened. It's the United States and Canada versus Mexico in the Pacific Union. Alright, this is the final war. A great war, even. I think we all know who's going to win, though. Yep, the Pacific Union, just all of the British Columbia, and they released Alaska and New England. But yeah, it's the year 2053. Let's take a look at our contenders. At number 10, we have Spain. 9, Australia. 8, the Soviet Union, surprisingly, considering they did absolutely nothing. Ukraine, unsurprisingly. The Netherlands, unsurprisingly. Brazil, kind of surprisingly. They kind of swept under the radar. The Dutch East Indies, incredibly surprisingly. Number 3, Turkey, unsurprisingly. Mexico was dethroned by the end. Just barely. By Yugoslavia, which has an alliance with Ukraine and a puppet over Venice. So Yugoslavia is our winner. Ironically, the nation that was Balkanized wins in the Balkanized world. So maybe that's all they needed to really succeed during World War II. And the award for best borders goes to, I'm gonna say Turkey. They have some pretty clean borders right here. Just going all around. The only problem is that their name placement is in Cyprus, but I'm not going to count that off against them. So yeah, good job Turkey for having the best borders of the video. Worst borders of the video goes to... There's a lot of choices, but there's really only one winner. The worst borders of the video goes to Guangxi. They have this monstrosity right here. They have this exclave. For some ungodly reason, they control Gibraltar, and they control the south of England. So, for shame, Guangxi, you get the worst borders award. But, yeah. If you like this video, remember to like and subscribe. This is a new thing that I'm trying, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see another type of scenario, just let me know in the comments below. These are very easy to make, so your suggestion has a high chance to actually be made because these don't take that long to make. As always, the mod link to this scenario will be in the description if you want to play it or watch it yourself. And, yeah. I'll see you later.